Good morning, you guys. I hope that you guys are doing good. I just got done off of my run, and there was just some things that the Lord has been speaking to me as I have been going around this little track since the first time I came over here about 2 weeks ago. So let me give y'all a little bit of a backstory. There's a place not too far from my house. I just started back running. It's probably been a month now, right? I used to do it a lot before I had my last child, and I ran cross country in high school, blah, blah, blah. So, anyways, I was looking for a place to go, and I wanted. She lives in this neighborhood where it's a big round thing you could go around. But I don't know. I went over there and I just could not get with it. So I thought about this place that's up the street from my house. But honestly, I had said to myself, I even asked my sister, I was like, do you think that this is a safe place for me to be running as a lady, by myself in the morning? And she was like, I don't think so. And even me, I was like skeptical about this because for me, it's just in a weird spot. So I was kind of nervous about coming over here. But then I said, you know what, Lord, I'm just going to try it. I'm going to take what I need, for safety precautions. And I'm just going to go try it because it's right up the street, maybe like 2 minutes from my house. And I was just like, it'd be very beneficial for me. So remember, I was not even going to come out here, okay? But I decided to try it. So I've been here and I've been running, and it has actually been so pleasant, y'all. So pleasant. The Lord has been speaking to me so much out here. It's just amazing, right? So, anyways, the other day I was running here, and guys, I need you to know that I'm not running to train for a race. I'm just doing it for exercise. It's very pleasant for me. I have always enjoyed doing it. And so I'm not on a time limit. I am not trying to get a particular speed or none of that. I'm just running for exercise and because I enjoy it, right? And so when I run, I'm not running for, and it's never been this way for me, I'm not running for speed, but I'm running for longevity, to be able to continue for the entire mile that I run, or 2 miles, or whatever the case may be. And so as I was going around this track one day, I was noticing some things, how in some spots it's kind of bumpy, and one spot is kind of an incline, and then another spot is a decline. In some spots it's shaded, in other spots the sun is blaring on it, and just so many things. And the Lord was reminding me of how it is in our relationship with Him, because in the Bible, and I can't remember where it is, I'm never good with the numbers, but I can tell you it's in there, right? You can go look it up. But it talks about how we are to run the race set before us, and how we need to strip off every weight. And then in other spots it talks about how, sometimes things will be hard. And so all of this was relating to the different things that I was seeing. So in the parts where it's bumpy, our relationship with Christ in this walk that we're taking, guys, in some spots it'll get bumpy, things will get hard, but then you just have to trust the Lord and keep going, and you'll get out of those spots. In some spots the sun is going to be out, and the situations are going to be hot, and it'll seem like, and you probably are going through the fire. But here's the thing, is that you're going to be okay, because the Lord is with you, and He is covering you, and He is going to take care of you. And though you might go through the fire, you won't come out of that fire looking like what you've been through, and you won't even smell like smoke, y'all. And then there's some places on this track where the trees have covered that area, and it's cool and it's comfortable, and it's just like a moment of rest. Because while there will be moments of trials and tribulations and hard times, there are also times where it's gonna be moments of rest, and we enjoy those moments, and we trust God in those moments too. But we remember that we're never going to stay in that spot forever, and that's okay. Because here's the thing, those hard times are doing something within us and causing us to grow, and we're being purified so that we can, our faith be tested, and prayerfully it come out as pure gold, because we chose to keep going. And here's the thing, is that it is much more enjoyable for me when I run, when I don't try to get so fast and run through everything. It's so much more enjoyable when I take my time and recognize that I'm not running a race to beat somebody. I'm just trying to enjoy this time, and and grow and be strengthened and all of those things, and remain healthy. And that's the same thing in our walk with Christ, guys. We're not in competition with anybody else. We're all on the same team. We can take our time and we can grow with the Lord at whatever pace He calls us to, rather. Let me make sure I put that there. But there's no hurry to get anywhere. We don't know when He's coming back, and that's why we are consistent and we run our race at a pace to where we don't burn out before He comes. And that requires us to strip off every weight. I sometimes don't like to use my headphones, and I have started using a fanny pack for my phone, to carry on me, and I remove my fob from my keychain to lighten up the load so it's easier for me to run. And that's the same thing in our relationship with Christ. We need to strip off the things that are weighing us down and keeping us from being able to move forward in a way that is actually enjoyable. Your walk with Christ, though, is going to be hard sometimes, it should be enjoyable. He is a good Father, y'all, and He is enjoyable to be with, to walk out this life with. He truly is. I can't even imagine what my life would be like without Him, because it has just genuinely gotten so much better since I gave my life to Him. So it should be enjoyable, y'all. Though there are moments where it is hard, He is with you in those hard times. And even in those hard times, you can still rejoice and be comforted knowing that you have Him as your Father. And so it's just amazing how He was speaking to me through this little track that I didn't even intend on going to. And there's other things that He has shared with me that I just cannot wait to share with y'all at some point, but it's just not the time yet for that. So anyways, I hope this has been helpful, and I pray that you guys genuinely have a good day. Bye.